All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Korash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the Akim wa Akwat, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. This is going to be another video. All right, I'm just going to have this picture up. At work this morning, went into a facility, and, as you'll see the picture, no mask, no service. All right, and here soon, that is going to rotate from the mask and the jab to the mark. All right, and we know what that mark is through the Spirit. So basic lesson, I'm going to just get some scriptures, for if there's people that may be just now coming across this, we're living in the end times. This man, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, he's about to shut this world down and force you to do things if you want to continue in his society. All right, and those who don't will be outcasted and shunned from society. All right, Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. And we're beginning to experience this now. The grinding is ceasing. Those who had status in society, all right, the strong men, all right, those who are used to a certain lifestyle, the keepers of the house, it says that they're looking out of the windows and they're seeing darkness. When you look into the political realm, when you turn on the news, ain't nothing nice right now. Christmas ain't looking hot. I already forgot about Thanksgiving. All right, it just felt like another month with every days of the week. No one is in the celebratory spirit. The zeitgeist, which means the spirit of the world, basically how people are feeling, is poor in this world right now because this man is forcing everyone he's coercing people to do what he says by way of this jab and mask. And we know that it's going to transfer to the mark. All right. Verse 4, it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, representing what? No more commerce. All right. And people no longer out here actively participating in this man's world. All right. Traffic. All right. The ceasing, not just vehicle traffic, but maneuvering in general. All right. When it gets to its peak, ain't gonna be no more waking up and taking your kids to Toys R Us is gone, so you can't do that. But ain't no finna be waking up and going to Kalahari, all right, which is a famous water park over in this region, or the Great Wolf's Lodge, or Six Flags, all that shit. Walmart's gonna be through. Kroger's gonna be through. Target, all right. These corporations are going to make life hell for the average person. Either they're gonna get yapped up, or you're going to have to sit at home and starve. All right, it says, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. All right, and that's another thing that is, how are you gonna work? All right, this place that I'm at, I go in, I see the employees, they got their mask all the way on to their fucking forehead. All right, but there are some people who are not cool with that, and so when they say no, they're gonna face being fired. They're going to face bills coming up because now they can't pay things because they were fired. And, now shit is overdue. And what's that's going to cause? Upheaval. All right. It also said all the daughters of the music shall be brought low. And, the entertainment is starting to fade as well. You got that new movie just came out, Dune. That shit's not, come to find out, it's a fucking remake. And the shit, if you ask me, wasn't even all that hot. All right. They were just doing a whole lot of talking. All of the distractions in this world are being taken out of the way. These people are being forced to focus on the hell that they're about to catch. All right, let's get this out of Maccabees, and this is a very common tactic of the Edomites, which is how we know who they are. He loves to force people to convert to his way under the threat of losing out on society and or death. All right, so we're going to go to 1 Maccabees 1. We can go to, we can go to 41. Yeah, yep. 1 Maccabees 1 and 41. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and every one should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion, and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. All right, and we're going to see this happen all over again. And Lord willing, we are of the fold that don't consent. We're going to see many of our people fold, y'all. Many Jake that know that they're Israelites, they're going to take the mark. A lot of niggas already got yapped up. All right, a lot of niggas already got that stinger in their arm, coursing through their bloodstream. All right, these heathen, they gonna do whatever the white man tell them anyway. They don't have no promise of the kingdom, so they just trying to stay alive. So they gonna side with the white man 99% of the time, just so they cannot get picked off. All right, it says, so going back to the end of verse 43, it says, consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. All right, and that's what these people are doing. They're consenting unto this man's way of life. All right, because they're going to be scared of, as this picture says, was it no mass, no service? They don't want to be denied. They don't want to be denied entry to Walmart. They don't want to be told that, they can't be in here, that you need to leave because you don't have the necessary paperwork to show that you've partaken in our system. They don't want none of that. And when it comes to the mark, all right, it's just going to be death. Either you got it or you're going to be in deadly conditions, whether they try to put you to death or you're going to be out here starving because you don't have the mark and you're just going to have to be doing what you have to do. They don't want to face that. So they're going to consent unto this man. All right, let's see. And those who do not consent, this is, it tells us that we're going to have to be pilgrims upon the earth. All right, 1 Maccabees 1:52. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, everyone that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wheresoever they could flee to succor. So some of us are going to have to deal with that. All the wicked, it's going to be over. Society as it functions now is going to cease. It's either you're going to be on this man's team or you're not, and it's going to be known. So those who don't, hey, they're going to be forcing us. You're not going to be able to wake up and go to work. You're not going to be able to send little Bobby off to school. All right, they're going to force us to be fugitives, to be out here on the run trying to evade capture because we don't want to partake in this man's system. All right, this is nothing new. This is a common tactic of this man E, which is how we know who he is. He's trying to have he's gonna have us back out here on the same thing. All right, I'm gonna get this out of Proverbs real quick. Proverbs 1:10. It says, "My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not." All right, and this whole world is being enticed, and we're about to step into the hour of temptation here very soon. All right, it says we're not supposed to give in to that shit. It says, "Consent thou not," and this is, he's starting it all softly. He's been warming everyone up. All you people who think that, you don't believe in conspiracy theories, you just want to wake up, you want to go to concerts every other weekend, you want to go to the bars, you want to celebrate every holiday as it comes around every year. All right, that lifestyle is going away, and when it's gone, it will never return. And this man, he's going to dangle a piece of a figurative carrot in front of people's faces, saying, "Look, we'll give you the life back. Just come partake. Just come do this." And how many are gonna fold and fall? All right, droves of these fucking these people are so scared to die or suffer, so they'll give in to the devil. All right, I want to get this. We're going to go to Revelation, the 13th chapter. It says, "And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world." So the majority of these people in this world, y'all, they're not written in the book of life. So they're going to give in. They want the service. They want to be able to drink their Pepsi Cola. They want to be able to still, they want to be connected to the metaverse when that shit comes out and is fully set up, They want access to Nike shoes, all that bullshit. So they're not going to be, they're not willing to stand up and to deny this man's acquisition. All right, and it is looking like that. The beginning of this plan. It looked like it started with this mask and this jab, y'all. However, going forward in history, when we look back, when the kingdom is looking like that, this was the way that he got it all started. last year, 2020, it looks like he started with that yap, that King Royal, that yap and that mask, getting us to the mark, forcing people to either worship the beast or not. All right, now get this also, verse 15. So, because this is what it's coming down to, Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. That's what this all comes down to. That's why you're seeing this little punk ass picture. All right. They're getting everyone ready. They're getting motherfuckers accustomed and ready to either you take this mark that is soon to come, or you will not be allowed to participate in society. All right. And we know that it is the RFID chip. It's not something spiritual. It's not a white woman. It's not white Jesus. All right. We know it's that RFID chip. That's the mark, and it's coming soon. And those who don't take it, you know, hey, we're going to have to be out here, all right, as the term goes, or as the saying goes. All right, all this shit, this society is about to flip off on its head. And if you want to partake in it, you're going to have to actively, knowingly, and willingly consent and sell out to the devil. All right, and the righteous will resist, but the wicked shall do what? Let's get that in Daniel. Perfect way to end it. Daniel 12 and 10. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. All right, and Lord willing, we are of the wise that understand. We see the things that are coming. We see how this man is slowly breaking down society. But the wicked don't. They won't. All right, so they're going to choke, and they're going to do as they're told. All right, so I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakurash, divine honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Walk with them, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. I'm going to say Shalom.